I'm just, as I'm sitting here, a whole lot is going through my mind. And I'm just thinking,
we can't have
I'm just, Prof.
Any proper discussion.
I'm just thinking about how some of these Kenyans treated me when I was there. And a lot is making sense to me right now. But I'm just sitting here, a lot is making sense to me.
Pastor, let me speak. Nilikuambia Wakenya ni wabaya. I told you. Hukuja kunitafuta, hukuja kuniangalia. Pastor, wewe ni mbaya.
She told you that Kenyans are bad. You did not search for him.
I told you Kenyans, they have this, they have that. You told me no, Kenyans are good. I know Kenyans, they have not miracle. Ray, come, please. Are waiting for me. Tell me what you want.
I was there, Kanyari, and a lot of Kenyans are good. They came for the program. Did you see the pictures? So many people came. Did you see it?
No, you are complaining.
No, I think you should have listened to what I was saying before interacting. What I was saying is there are people who resisted me, and after talking to you today, I am now trying to understand why they resisted me. Because if this is your understanding of ministry, if this is what you are projecting there as ministry, if this is what you are preaching, then many people will not go to church. Because then you are trying to say that church is for poor people. Because if I don't need your 200 shillings, why should I come to church? So people who have millions in their bank account, why should they come to your church? There are people who can feed you 100 times without going to the bank. Why should they come to church? And you make the church look as if the church is about poor people who need money, poor people who cannot feed themselves, poor people who cannot do this. But the church is not only for poor people, the church is for rich, poor, because it is only the message of Jesus Christ that the rich and the poor and the needy, they live together. After you give people money, after you give them food, after you give them this and that, you need to preach them Jesus Christ. And you as a man of God cannot drink and be on social media and disgrace the ministry of God. You cannot disgrace the work of God. You cannot stand on social media and disgrace the work of God and make people doubt men of God and make people attack men of God because of people like you who would disgrace the apostolic ministry. Call yourself prophet, and you know very well you are disgracing the ministry. You make it difficult for people to trust us. We move to nations, and how can you address yourself as a man of God and you drink and come and sit on social media and you will say all these kind of things? The next day you go and preach to people. What do you expect them to do? How do you expect these people to come to church? So many people in Kenya are not going to church. How are you an example for such people? As a man of God, how are you an example, prophet of God? I am not doubting the hand of God on you. I am not saying that you are not a man of God, but you need to check your conduct. You need to check your conduct.
Agreed.
You cannot come on social media and say this kind of things. What kind of generation are we raising? What kind of people are we raising? What kind of church are we building? So if I have money, I don't need to go to church, because churches, I need to go and collect 200 bob. I need to go and collect 300 bob. What are we preaching to the people? No wonder so many people were attacking me.
Hello good people, karibuni sana uwe watu wangu. Mambo ni mengi wakati ni mchache. Guys, huyu pastor ni wa kutoka, anaitwa Pastor Ray. Ni wa kutoka Ngana. So I hope guys mnasikia venye ana address Pastor Kanyari. Anamwambia kuwa yani yeye kitu yenye ana focus nayo sana kwa hii maisha ni pesa. That means anachukua watu anawapeleka kwa kanisa yake, anawapea pesa. Okay? Yani yeye anataka kuonyeshana as in the church it's only for giving. okay, but not for receiving. Huyu pastor wa Ghana, yeye kitu yenye anafikiria sana ni watu ndio wanafaa wanatoa pesa, lakini Pastor Kanyari have been doing this. Pastor Kanyari amepokea pesa mingi sana za watu, so I think it's the time to give. Yes, sasa ndio anatoa zile pesa zote zenye alitoa kwa 310. It's the time saa hizi anatoa zile pesa sasa akirudisha kwa kwa watu ama kwa watu wa kanisa yake. And guys, let me tell you, Pastor Kanyari ni mtu mwelevu sana, cause anajua hata akitoa, tuseme watu wakitoa 100%, yeye anatoa anajiekea 40%, alafu anapeana tena 60%. Sasa hapo yeye nani ako na faida? Yeye ako na faida, okay? Ile chachi ya Kanyari kuna watu wenye wanamwamini sana guys. Kuna watu wenye umukiona each and every Sunday. Si watu tu wenye wanaendaga kureceive unga pale, but kuna watu wengine pale wenye wanamwamini na wanampenda. Sisi watu wa mtandao wengi sana wenye tunamjua ndio tunajua ni mbaya, lakini kuna watu wengine wanajua ni mzuri, wanajua he's a man of God. Kuna watu pia believe na ile nini tuma 310 ni kuombe utapona. Kama mtu alituma na akabrief, si ati ni ile maombi yenye ilimponya, ile kuamini kwake ndio ilimponya, okay? So yani hii drama manze inanifurahisha, yani nimeiangalia tu hivi nikasema, yani makanisa watu wa mapasta wameanza kupigana wenyewe kwa wenyewe. Sasa hata si washirika na mapasta, ni mapasta wanapigana wenyewe kwa wenyewe. Guys, na by the way tumeona hii kitu sana kutoka kwa Pastor Kanyari na Pastor Ngana, pia wamekuwa wakipigana. Kuna Pastor Kanyari na ule mwingine alikuwa anaitwa Pastor Revi, pia walipigana. Ule brown, ule mwenye anakuanga brown, pia wao walipigana sana kwa mtandao. But let me tell you guys, kama kuna mtu anapenda drama ni Pastor Kanyari. Pastor Kanyari, yani tu ukimwonyesha true drama hivi kwa mtandao, yani na yeye anakutolea drama zingine. But guys, I have come to realize mambo mingi zenye huwa zinaambiwa na watu, yani chunguza sana, utakuja kurealize ingine ni true. Pastor Kanyari amekuwa pale akimisbehave pale kwa mtandao wa TikTok, na ukimwangalia sana unaona ile misbehaving yake ni kama ako na kasoro mahali. Nimekuja kurealize na watoto wake juzi. Watoto wake walikuwa live na yeye na wakamwambia, angalia daddy, uko na pesa but you are not happy, okay? Uko na pesa sana but wewe hufurahi. Angalia saizi, you are looking sad, you are looking, uko na stress, you are looking depressed. Mungu amempatia ako na pesa, ako na maisha, ako na life, ako na mashamba, ako na magari. Juzi tumeona akinunua gari mpya Prado, lakini hana amani, hana peace. Na guys, unaona tukiendelea hivyo, guys, tutapoteza Pastor Kanyari. Tutampoteza. Pastor Kanyari akicheza atakufa. Niliona akisema ati wakiitana baby na aka kasichana kenye kanaitwa Kawela, wale watoto wake walisema hawamtaki. Kawela ni mtu wa drama. Huyo Pastor Kanyari sasa akichukua Kawela, guys, tunamzika. Kawela atamuua kuzule mwanamke, yani ako pale juu ya pesa, ako pale juu ya fame, because anajua the moment ako na Pastor Kanyari hivi lazima atatrade. Guys, mliona ni jana Kawela ametrade Twitter, ametrade yani kila mahali, mpaka Tuko TV walikuwa wamempost ati watoto wa Kanyari wamemkataa. So this girl Kawela anataka akue karibu na that pastor. Kwa nini? Juu anajua pale kuna fame, kuna ile fame.
Niseme nini sasa?
Will be angry in a situation like this. If you drink alcohol,
How can
come
you
and sit
call
on
yourself a
social
prophet
media.
and you get drunk and come on social media and be saying this kind of things? And you
people are
disgrace
listening
the
to
work
you.
of ministry. And serious people will come on, will come to preach the gospel, and people will attack them because you have made like ministry something different, something totally different.
Joe, I mean, you cannot give a bad example like this and expect people to respect and honor men of God, especially
Just
when
because you
have
are sharing money, you are using money to deceive people. Even occultic people are sharing more money than you. What is the meaning of that? Do you share money than the occultic people in Nigeria? Do you share money than all these Malam people are around? What do you mean?
Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I mean, nobody's
I'm
saying
the biggest pastor. I'm the biggest pastor. You are bigger, so what? Bigger, so what?
that you are big and you're on your way to hell. You are big and you're on your way to hell. And the way you are debating and challenging a sound man of God, it's a sign that, I mean, what kind of spirit do you have for you to go on alcohol and come on social media and want to debate and be challenging what a man of God is saying?
Thank God I never associated with this man when I was in Kenya, because this is so not what I stand for. You cannot, man of God, he is drunk.
Oh yes. I mean, Cindy brought my mind to it. At the point I was wondering, is he drunk or something? And then of course, Cindy mentioned he was tipsy. How can you be tipsy, a man of God? Was awful.
And you are online and you are drunk.
And you have
this
a
is not funny. This is not funny.
You will answer for it on Judgment Day. You will have to appear before.
I am not judging him, but of course, even if you are drunk, stay in your room somewhere and drink. And when you are okay, you come out. You cannot make this example of yourself.
We are rebuking the situation. This is not judging anybody. There's a big difference between trying to bring some guidance or some correction.
I am an apostle. I carry authority. I will address him because he's a prophet. I am an apostle, so I need to address that thing. I need to address that thing, and he's supposed to listen.
What kind of prophet is this one? What kind of prophet is this one? Very unfortunate.
I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed. Seriously.
And I love the way you spoke to him. I mean, I love the way you told him your mind. That was a very powerful one.